All right, yes, it is the real Makai here with Makai Capital. I hope the lighting's not too bad. I hope the audio's not too terrible. Damn, I see my mustache going crazy right now. I'm about to start getting that like split off with the whisker and that hoe still going down. My shit about to be fire too in a minute, no cap. But I just wanted to come on here to say, when you wake up, you may not wake up feeling how you felt when you went to bed, right? Some days you'll be trying to fight to feel good before going to bed, and some days you'll be just at peace when you go to sleep. But when you wake up, it's a brand new, fresh day. Like, I didn't even realize that today was daylight savings time. I slept so good and for so long, and when I woke up, I'm like, damn, it's only this time? I'm going back to sleep. No cap. That's how good the sleep was, and still got up when I needed to get up. It's a beautiful day out here. I'm about to go and get my workout in. I'm about to do everything that I need to do today. But I remember waking up, I was feeling like, damn, bro, I know I'm in a jam right now. First thing I thought, I woke up, I'm like, fuck, I'm in a jam. And immediately I was like, but that's not gonna change unless I change, right? Or unless I'm waiting for those changes that I've already made to catch up with myself. So I was like, well, yes, I am in a jam, but what does that truly mean? That truly means that I'm only in a position that I can get out of. Can the position get worse? Honestly, not really. Not really. Yeah, the position really can't get much worse. So I'm already at rock bottom. So me already being at rock bottom, there's no point of even dwelling on the fact that I'm at rock bottom. Because any move or any action that I take is literally pulling me away from rock bottom. Every little thing I do, me coming and making this video takes me a little bit further from rock bottom. Me about to go and get my workout in takes me a little bit further from rock bottom. Me staying focused and looking ahead while being present in the moment and knowing what actions I need to take in the present to create that reality that I'm looking forward to is a balancing act, right? It's a balancing act, but it comes from feeling emotions of the future, but being disciplined in the present, right? So I know that, hey, if I want to feel clear-minded a week from now, I probably shouldn't be smoking right now. That's how that works. So that's the balancing act I had to find. I always wanted to be able to do something in the moment and then hope that my future self isn't affected by it. That doesn't make any sense. Everything we do is affecting our future self. So when you think about, if you're just the person that you want to be now, that's the person that you will be in the future. So if you're doing everything that you know you need to be doing now, that person will be doing that same shit in the future, because you set that guideline for that person that is to come, which is just you further down the timeline. So when I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm in this jam. But what will my future self be thinking? What will my future self be feeling? What will my future self be doing, right? And I'm like, he wouldn't be bitching. He wouldn't be complaining. He wouldn't be feeling negative. He wouldn't even feel like it's much of a jam. Like, the way I think of it, bro, I watched the show Survivor. I watched the show Big Brother. You know, you want to be likable so you don't get voted out, right? And the hotel I was staying at for the past year, very nice people, very lovely people. They were kind to me the whole time. But hey, I lost my fucking job. Like, there's nothing that they can do. I'm not even going to ask them to do, you know, anything. Like, because, like, I lost my job. I'm not going to have income for at least 2-3 weeks. So I'm not even about to sit there and fuck around. And especially because I was fucking off on the trade and trying to rush my trade and shit. Bro, I be making this trade and shit look so fucking easy just to blow the account the next day. It is ridiculous. So I had to literally take a break from trading because I realized I just kept trying to rush that shit. I'm in this position right now because I kept rushing every funded account I had. I get funded and I'm rushing. If I would have still been trading the same funded account to today, nigga, what? My whole life's different. So that's another thing I understand. I understand I just need $200. I need $200 and I'm out of this shit. I'm out of this jam. So come back full circle, when I woke up and I'm like, I'm in this jam, my mind immediately went to, who gives a fuck? Because you're in the jam, right? Like, if you're on fire, it would be stupid to be complaining about you're on fire. Nigga, you need to figure out how to put out the fire before you lose yourself. So that's what I had to do. I had to put out that fire before I lost myself. Like, this is the start of my day. Like, my whole day is predicated upon the actions that I take right now, the thoughts that I'm thinking right now. Now, granted, halfway through the day, can I change up and be like, oh, I was having a bad half of the day, and then switch up and get right on track? Yes, but I've already done that before. So I'm not gonna wait until 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours halfway through the day for me to be like, hold on. This ain't part of the program that I'm trying to run. The part of the program that I'm trying to run is success, is determination, is discipline, is consistency, right? It's that focus, it's that drive, it's that grit. So me sitting down whining like a little bitch ain't got shit to do with shit, straight up. So me being in this position, me being in this situation, like I said, I watched the show Survivor, I watched the show Big Brother. Big Brother, you want to stay and not get voted out. Sadly, I had to get voted out. I got voted out. I got voted out of the hotel. I got voted out of my job, right? But I never voted out myself. So, transition. We're on Shot in the Dark. Well, we're on Survivor, and I just played my shot in the dark. Everyone tried to vote me out, and I played my shot in the dark, and guess what? It says, Makai is safe. Yeah, so I'm safe. I'm good. I still have another chance to win. I played my shot in the dark. I have another chance to win. I'm about to go and find my hidden immunity idol. And if these niggas trying to vote me out again, I'm gonna be like, Jeff. They're gonna be like, huh? And I'm gonna be like, so that's how I feel right now. I feel like this is exactly what I need. I feel like 30 days, a good 30 days homeless in the winter is exactly what I need to make me the man that I need to be. I didn't tell my family about this situation. I called my dad, and I might get emotional because I've always been so hard on my dad. And that's why I wanted to talk to him. Because this life's not easy. Being a man's not easy. Being envied is not easy. And these workplace politics are not easy. They're not easy. Even for someone as charming, as charismatic, as likable as me, it's like a double-edged sword. So it's not easy. So I apologized to my dad last night. And I told him I'm sorry. Because I'm super hard on myself, but like I don't have to translate that to my family just because that's how hard I'm pushing myself towards my own success. So I had to take care of some of that yesterday too, but that's what being in this position did to me. It showed me when you wake up, you got to be focused as soon as you wake up. You got to decide who you gonna be as soon as you wake up, because the day will try and steal who you're going to be. Bro, there's so much energy, frequency, and shit just out in the atmosphere. Like, what are you gonna grasp onto, right? What are you gonna grasp onto? Like, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So that negative energy is hoping someone grasps onto it. Those negative thoughts, it's hoping someone grasps onto it. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be me. No longer. Yesterday, I wanted to smoke. I wanted to drink. I wanted to escape my situation. It was not going to change anything. So I didn't smoke and I didn't drink because it was not going to change anything. Me smoking and me drinking, trying to escape my situation, is why I don't have extra money right now. And why I'm in this situation right now. And I'm so tired of not being honest. And it's not like I'm never fully honest, but it's always like I'm trying to fake it till I make it. And at this point, I feel like I made it, so I don't need to fake it anymore. Right? I'm homeless. I'm jobless. Right? I'm down to my last couple dollars. But I'm not out. But I'm not out. But I'm not out. And the thing is, it's like, the people that I could have been real with to talk to this shit about, it's pointless people to talk to it about, because like, they're not actually gonna, I don't see them actually wanting to do something with their life, you know? And that just could be from the outside looking in, very much so could be. But that's why other people, I always just kept things surface level. But then I'd always have to come back to myself and be deeply and truly honest. But I was thinking, like, that's just the people that I end up interacting with at work, or you just may see randomly. But on YouTube is where I found a lot of my knowledge. YouTube is really where I connected with a lot of people that I may fall off with the connection with. You know, things happen. You know, I change, I grow. I go through dips, they go through dips. But YouTube really gives people a chance to connect with people who have shared the same experiences and just need to hear one positive message just to get them through the day. I remember there's this one Christian lady I used to listen to. I wasn't Christian. I was deciding if I was going to be Christian or not, and I was about to get evicted from my house, and she just gave me so much words of encouragement. My head just stayed high. This was about almost 2.5 years ago. I mean, I've been on a crazy journey since I got to Texas, nigga. I've been fighting and trying, but I'm never gonna stop fighting. I'm never gonna stop trying. You know, I'm always one play away, right? I'm always one right play away. But the thing is, I never ran the play the way I'm supposed to run the play. I knew, man, when I'm telling y'all niggas, I knew about 6 months ago I needed to go on a 30-day run. On a 30. I needed to go on a 30-day run. I knew 6 months ago. 6 months is what? 180 fucking days ago. Nigga, I could have went on a 30-day run 6 times. I knew I needed to go on a 30-day run. No smoking. No drinking. No sex or porn. No doom scrolling. And saving money. Those 5 things. 30 days of those 5 fucking things, bro. I knew 6 months ago I was getting crazy great job offers, crazy great opportunities, and I'm like, you know, I'm comfortable, right? I'm comfortable here where I'm working. I'm comfortable half-assing this trading. I'm comfortable smoking and drinking every night, right? I'm comfortable skipping workouts. The money's gonna come. And that's really how I was moving, bro. That's really how I was thinking. Bro, I started this board. I got this big-ass poster board from Dollar Tree. I started writing down, man, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Nigga, day 3, bro, I had like 100-something saved on day 3. That's nothing crazy, but like, nigga, when you live in day-to-day, nigga, coming up $100 after 3 days, nigga, that's a come-up. And that's when I was probably still putting a little aside for vices, trying to cut the vices. So if I would have cut the vices, I would have been up even more. I remember after that day 3, nigga, I got complacent, and I didn't touch that board again. And that was probably like 2 months ago I got that board, and I didn't touch that board again. So 6 months ago I knew I needed to go on a 30-day run, and I didn't. Then when I was finally about to do it 2 months ago, I started it and I stopped. And here I am now for not doing a 30-day run, where I had 6 months to do a 30-day run to avoid me being in this position, but I didn't do it. Think about that. I knew exactly what I needed to do and didn't do it. And it's not like, oh, you know what you need to do and you only have this one opportunity to do it. No, I could have woke up every day and did it. Just like today, like when you wake up, you can't let, you know, life's gonna send you tests, life's gonna send you blessings, life may humble you at sometimes, but you can't let it dictate your mood and your emotions. You still have to be your own person, right? You should still have your own thoughts, your own opinions, your own beliefs. So that's why I said, like, when I wake up, like, yeah, it could feel like life is like this. Life could look exactly like this. But what do I want? What do I feel? What do I see my future as, right? And as soon as you go there, man, all those other emotions pass. I remember yesterday I was about to cry and I couldn't help, but I didn't feel sorry for myself, but I just knew I put myself in this position, right? So I was just like, bro, you don't deserve no sympathy. You don't deserve no handouts. You had a whole year to change your life and you didn't do it because you were not as focused as you claimed you were. So yesterday I just wanted to cry so bad, bro. I just wanted to cry. And it's almost like right now where I could cry, but like the emotion's gonna pass. The emotion's gonna pass. I'm gonna be doing something different, you know? I'm gonna be having different thoughts. I'm gonna be having different emotions in literally just an hour from now. So I can't dwell on these emotions. And then it comes full circle. Stick with me. Please stick with me. It comes full circle when you have that emotion of, hey, I should smoke. That voice comes in your head. Hey, I should drink. That's going to pass. It's a feeling in the moment that's going to pass. And it took so long for me to be able to accept that. Last night, I told myself, I basically tricked myself. Literally, I tricked myself into sobriety. I said, let's see who wins. Let's tally how many times you say you're going to smoke versus how many times you say you're not going to smoke. And you don't even have to keep count because you'll know who has the most tallies based off of what you end up doing that night. Because that's what's going to happen, right? Because you're going to have a voice that says smoke. And if no voice that comes and says don't smoke, guess what? You're smoking, right? Or if a voice says smoke, don't smoke, smoke, don't smoke, smoke, don't smoke, smoke, and then you end up smoking, guess what? You got outnumbered. So last night, I kind of just refused to get outnumbered. I legit refused to get outnumbered. I was like, every time the voice comes, I now have a duty. I now have an assignment to respond to that voice. I have a duty. I have a job. I just went from jobless to having a job like that. Negative voices creep in. Guess what? You have a duty to respond to those negative voices and say instead, right? I wake up and I'm like, damn, I already went back to sleep. Should I keep sitting here trying to sleep? No, nigga, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna record a video, and I'm about to get this workout in. I'm about to get to this bag. Let me see what my shit on. Damn, nigga. All right, so daylight saving time was yesterday. It's about to be noon right now. So I'm probably go for like 6 more minutes. I'm gonna get this workout in at noon type shit. I still gotta eat too. I haven't put nothing on my stomach. I do need to put some creatine in my water too. Where my water even at, bro? See, I literally just hopped right on the video. Like, no cap. I was getting ready. Don't even got my other glove on yet. Ain't even rubbed no cologne body oil on me. Ain't even jumped on the scale yet. And nigga, all this shit outside. Nigga, I'm homeless, nigga. I'm homeless. But it don't matter. I'm about to, bro, last night was so fucking miserable. And I'm sorry to jump bridges right here. I'm about to come right back. Last night was so fucking miserable, bro. Dude, that cold, not having a blanket that's big enough to fit your whole body, bro. Fucking the wind hitting your face, laying on the concrete, bro. I scraped up my fucking watch, nigga. I don't know if you probably can't really see it too much through the camera, which is a blessing. It's a good quality watch, but nigga, I scraped up my fucking watch, nigga, and that shit hurt. It hurt in a sense like, damn, nigga, now you got to get a new watch, right? Not to say that this watch is destroyed, this watch is damaged, but now it's going to be like my workout watch. Now it's going to be like my sport watch, right? It was my favorite watch. It was my favorite daily watch, but now it's going to be my daily sport watch, my daily workout watch. Then I'm going to have a different watch to wear. I already got another watch too, but that's the thing. I am kind of a watch collector. I had a watch collection before and I lost it. I lost everything I ever had in my life. I'm not going to cap. I lost everything I ever had in my life besides my family. Straight up. My family, they're still there for me. They would help me out of this situation. I could easily go back and move with a family member. I'm not doing none of that shit, bro. I'm not doing none of that shit because I should have went on my 30-day run 6 fucking months ago. So if my 30-day run has to be homeless, has to be outside, has to be from jobs that I create for myself, opportunities that I create for myself, until I trap it out, map it out, and figure it out, then that's what it is, right? Because I could have done this inside the comfort of the room in the hotel, right? With AC or heat and lights and running water and all that good shit. But I didn't. I remember on my journey, and I feel like this is just where like me not fully being focused came in. I was always trying to escape reality. Something about smoking, bro. I don't regret smoking, but I do know that's the thing that held me back more than probably anything in life. Probably held me back more than anything. So I just remember walking when I was having my brain cold-hearted, probably like 2020, and I literally heard the voice in my head. It said, we can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way. And I remember choosing the hard way. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I remember choosing the hard way. I was walking to the USPS. You know, it's about a 50-minute walk, a 50-minute walk back. But I was shipping them packages, niggas. I was making them walks. I was shipping them packages. And I just remember doing it the hard way because I wanted to smoke, right? And when you smoke, you interact and you hang around people that you shouldn't interact with and hang around. Same thing with drinking, right? When I got into this serving industry a couple years later, people want to have a drink after work, right? You're dealing with so many fucking personalities, so much bullshit at work, you want to just take the edge off. Why take the edge off? Why lose your edge by taking the edge off? Bro, when I'm fed up and I'm frustrated and I'm pissed off and I'm so over my fucking situation, the last thing I should do is smoke a fucking blunt and become comfortable with my fucking situation. Like, that makes no sense. The last thing I should do is have a drink and take the edge off and wake up tomorrow in the same situation just to do the same thing that night to be in the same situation the next day. That makes no sense. I had to realize, bro, partying, drinking, smoking, that shit's a luxury. That shit's a luxury. Nigga, we turn that shit into a daily commodity. That shit's a luxury, nigga. Bro, if you got time to smoke a blunt, think about how would you have time to smoke a blunt, right? Do you got a car? Your mom got a car? Sister got a car? Immediate family got a car? Immediate family got their own house? Everybody fed? Everybody got $1,000 in their account? Like, how do you got time to smoke a blunt? How do you got the money to smoke a blunt? How do you got time to have a drink and then tip the person for a drink? That shit's a luxury, bro. That shit's a luxury. And I got the game twisted. I was trying to live out the luxury without completing my discipline, right? I was like, the money's gonna come without me being disciplined, right? I was like, Outback is gonna save me without me being disciplined, right? I was like, I can stay in this hotel without being disciplined, right? No, absolutely not. Now, did I break a lot of bad habits that I used to have? I feel like my organizational skills were not good. I felt like always having my own space and always working. I was tired. I was just like kind of be messy. So I wasn't messy. This past year, I wasn't messy. That was a great thing to change, but that was only one aspect of it. This past month, I started taking my Spanish super serious. My Spanish is going so fucking uphill right now. I'm dead ass on that Spanish shit. Because I was like, bro, I need to learn this language. When I started practicing Spanish was probably at least like 2.5 years ago, like where I started practicing it. And nigga, I should already be fluent. If I started 2.5 years ago, I should be fluent. And then that's what I just realized. I be bullshitting, bro. I started YouTube so fucking long ago. And here we are now where I'm realizing, nigga, take this shit serious. Because it's not about the views. It's not about the money from YouTube. It's about a real nigga being able to see another real nigga to be able to take the next step in his life. To create another real nigga. Real shit, bro. Real shit. So I had to reevaluate my whole life. I had to reevaluate all the decisions I made. I had to not feel sorry for myself. And it all comes from waking up and deciding who you're going to be, deciding what you want to feel and what you want to do. You know, no one has control over you, right? Even if someone has a gun to your head, they don't have control over you. They don't. You always make your own choice. You always make your own decisions. That's why I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. I don't want anyone to feel bad for me. And I want y'all to know, I'm about to go on this fucking 30-day fucking run, nigga. It's my testimony. This is my testimony, bro. Because you could be down, but you're not out. I can't tell you how many people I seen down and I counted them out. My dad, perfect example, my fucking dad, bro. He said I brought him to tears yesterday. I had recorded a voice message. This shit was like 45 minutes. Couldn't send through message, so I had to record another voice message through the actual text. Shit was 25 minutes. Nigga, that's damn near an hour and a half that I just needed to let out and say to my dad. Because I don't be talking to that nigga. I don't be talking to my family, really. I be focused on me so much. And that's why I said, I was like, nigga, if I'm going to be so focused on me, and it take me another 3 years to be successful, what am I supposed to do? Not talk to my family for another 3 years? Nigga, that shit crazy. That shit hurts, bro. You can hear it in my voice. That shit hurt. That's why I need this 30-day run. I need it. I need it to make me a fucking monster. I need it to make me a monster. Indestructible. My mind's going to become indestructible. Because I know every choice is mine. I know I can hear the voices. I know I can hear the thoughts. But if I make the decision, that's me. Right? I can hear smoke, 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 smoke. Don't work out, don't work out, don't work out. Don't take this job, don't take this job. But if I listen to those voices, I have made the decision. I have made it reality at that point. And that's what I understand. I understand. Last night, I was shivering fucking cold. And I'm like, bro, It's either you're gonna sleep or you're not. Just bottom line, two options. You're either gonna sleep or you're not. So nigga, what I do? I slept. Yeah, I'm fucking cold. Yeah, I'm fucking shivering. Guess what, nigga? You got 30 more days of this shit. Get over it. This is day 1. Get over it. Nigga, if you crack on day 1, what you gonna do on day 30? And that's what I need right now. That's exactly what I need right now. I need my mind to be like, Makai, you can't back down. You can't back down. You can't back down to life. You can't back down to its challenges. You can't back down to these negative thoughts, these negative voices. You can't back down to your circumstances. You can't back down to what it looks like. Now, granted, what I'm seeing right in front of me is so fucking beautiful. I've been out in nature for the past 24 hours and I have loved it. I've been out of tune with nature. I've been working so much, and when I'm not working, I'm in the house drinking and smoking. And if I'm not in the house drinking and smoking, I'm probably out the house doing that. So it was just some bullshit, bro. Like this past year, like, yeah, I can't say I was fully focused. I thought I was focused. It wasn't until this past weekend when I lost the job, I realized I was not focused. I realized I was not fucking focused. I had my manager, my favorite manager, text me this morning. She had got the news that I'm fired. She had the last 2 days off. So she came in and they said I'm fired. She sent me a text, you know? And my main manager, who didn't want to let me go, but due to circumstances, he has to for at least 30 days. And that's another thing. I could even go back to the same job 30 days later. So I can be on track in 30 days. This is almost like a punishment. Like, so hear me out. I know this video is way longer than I expected, but hear me out. It's like a punishment, right? The universe said, Makai, you didn't take your 30 days. Makai, you didn't leave this job when you're supposed to leave this job. Makai, you fucked off every trading account. Makai, you've been supposed to stop smoking and drinking. Makai, you're gonna do this 30 days regardless. You don't have money to drink, you don't have money to smoke, so you can't do it now. You were supposed to take a break from Outback and clear your mind from Outback, and you didn't, so now you have to. And that's where I'm at right now. It's like, fuck. But for my manager to text me, dude, that was badass, bro. I'm not gonna cap, it was badass because, like, I can't say I felt valued there. I knew I was valued by what I get away with, but I do a good fucking job, man. I'm the best, so I expect to get away with certain shit. But for her to still hit me up and say I deserve the best, that my heart is pure, that she wished the best for me, it was a pleasure working with me. That's real shit, bro. I felt recognized. Like, I don't need no trophy. I don't need no badge. None of that. But that recognition, that was real. I felt it. And that's the same reason why I understand I need to message my family and reach out to my family when I feel that urge. My dad said, I really, really, really needed that, Makai. He said, you brought me to tears. I love you so much. You're such a great son. And if I don't send that message, if I decide my pride is too great, if I decide, oh, well, I haven't made it yet, so I'm not going to message him, then what? Every decision or indecision, every action or inaction has an effect. It has an effect. Positive or negative or neutral, it has an effect. So that's why I understand, like, I gotta be crystal clear with my decision making. And what's crystal clear? Just being honest. Being honest is, Makai, do you want to be a smokehead for the rest of your life? Do you want to be raising a daughter and be like, oh, before we go to your soccer game, I need to smoke a blunt, right? Or she's in the shower getting ready, I gotta smoke a blunt, right? Like, when instead I could be doing anything else. Anything else. I'm not even gonna use an example because I could be doing anything else. So I just think about it. That's what I'm saying. Smoking is a luxury, right? So say if you you have to have a connection with your family, right? And maybe one day your mom or your dad watch the grandkids and you and the wife get to go out, y'all get to have a drink, maybe smoke, and you get to have one night like that. And that may be the only night like that throughout the month, throughout 6 months, throughout the year, because all the other time you're completely active with the people in your environment, with the people in your life, with your community, with what you're trying to build, right? So to really have time to go spend an hour drinking is like, you don't want to do anything else with your hour. And I'm not knocking anyone who drinks. I'm not knocking anyone who smokes. I'm saying it's a luxury. If you've made it to that point, you've earned it, right? Like, I don't even want to bring up other creators' names right now. But for people who say, you know, oh, don't drink, like, I get it. I completely why they say don't drink. Because if I was, like, trying to push my opinion, I would also say, yeah, fuck the drinking, fuck the smoking, until you understand it's a luxury and you can afford that luxury. That's 100% what I would push. But then you'll see people who are successful, who smoke, who knows how they're successful, who knows how they're doing it, what they're doing, but they figured it out for them. I'm just not the person who's been able to make that shit work for me. I've tried it. I've been smoking since I was 18. I'm going on 28 next year. And I'm homeless today. That doesn't mean I haven't seen success. That doesn't mean I haven't had amazing experiences. That doesn't mean that I even regret smoking this whole time. No, I do not. Everything I've done, everything I've been through made me exactly who I am. So that's why I'm saying I'm not pushing the opinion of don't smoke, don't drink, don't smoke, don't drink. Because, like, if you need to smoke and drink for your life to hit rock bottom, for you to recognize that you need to take life more fucking serious, then that's what needs to happen. So I'm not going to be like, don't smoke, don't drink, if you need to smoke and drink to hit rock bottom and get your shit together. So that's on you, your discernment, you decide, you pick on that. But for me, I just realized, like, bro, I've just lost so much time. I've lost so much energy, right? You got to think, when you smoke before you go to bed or drink before you go to bed and that alarm clock hit, how easy is it to hit snooze? It's way fucking easier than a day like today when I wake up and I'm like, hit snooze on what? Hit snooze on what? Hit snooze on what? Completely different thought. Like, when I'm in the bed after smoking and drinking, I could be like, hit snooze, hit snooze, hit snooze, hit snooze, and there's no thought about it. And then same thing today is like, it's no thought about it. Hit snooze on what? Hit snooze on what? So I'm really making these videos because, like, I need to start expressing my thoughts more. I need to start being able to reference back to myself as reference points and reference checks. When I had took a break from this YouTube and right before I had started it back up, I was watching a few of my videos, and it's crazy how my videos truly speak to me, because I'm so authentic, I'm so real in this present moment when I make these videos, that it always hits, it always registers, it always connects. But I want to be able to look back on these videos and be like, damn, bro, wow, that was an amazing step in my life. That was an amazing part of my life, right? That's what I want to look back on these videos. I don't want to look back on these videos and have to necessarily be like, damn, I needed to hear this again. Although that may be the case. And if I need to hear it, I need to hear it. But I would much rather be just proud of my journey, proud of the fact that I'm documenting my transformation. Proud of the fact that I'm not afraid to inspire and motivate people who are in a similar position to me, or feel or look or think like me. That's what I want. And the only way I can have that is if I'm 100% honest, if I'm 100% transparent. Because I just think about, like, what's the point of even, like, I get the point of lying, but at this point, at this day and age, I don't. At this day and age, I don't, right? If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I don't want to do business with you, I don't want to do business with you. Like, what is there to lie about? Because that's the only thing I will lie about, right? Only thing I could lie about is about liking you or wanting to do business with you. Because if I don't like you, I don't need to impress you with my life. So I don't need to say I got this and that, and I don't. Right? So, yeah, at this point in my life, lying is just pointless, bro. Oh, you want to go out? No. That's the answer, no. No explanation. Do you want to go out? The answer is no. It's a yes or no question. If you choose to elaborate on a yes or no question, that is your choice. Like I said, we all have decisions. We all make decisions. So that's where I'm at now. I'm not going to be rude, but someone asked me, oh, you trying to do this? No. I appreciate the offer, though. And that's it. That's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now, because I owe it to my family. I owe it to my fucking family. I feel like, bro, although if we had a blind bidding on who they all would vote for, on who's going to save the family, they would vote me. Now, would they all come out loud and try and say that? I don't think so, because it doesn't look like it. And although I've been saying I'm getting closer and closer and closer, it doesn't seem like it. but I know I am. I know I am. So I know on a blind ballot, they would all say it, but face value, you know, it doesn't look that way. It doesn't look that way. So if they were to vote differently based off face value, we're all in a circle next to each other, who knows? But that's the thing. What you got to understand is people are betting on you. Just as much as if you're betting on yourself, you have to understand someone else is probably betting on you. Someone you may not even know, right? Someone who wants to be a fashion designer, but all these companies sold out. You need to make the first fashion company for this fashion designer to not have to sell out type shit. So like, you don't know who's waiting for you. You don't know who's waiting for your message. You don't know who's waiting for that business that you're going to create, that experience that you're going to create for them. So that's why you got to get out here and you got to do this shit. You got to do this shit because it's about you, but it's not at the same time. That's what I had to really realize. Like, I wanted to be successful, but I wanted to be successful for my family, but I'm not talking to my family in the meantime. It's crazy. That don't make no sense. And even when you think about, why do you want to be rich? Why do you want to be successful, right? Why do you want to be well off in life? It's not just so you could sit in the house and never interact with anyone in the world. That's not why. So you know at some point in time you're going to be interacting with other people. So you need to build a world where the people you interact with will benefit from it. Because think about it. Why would you be interacting with someone who you're not benefiting from? And that's how I was kind of looking at my family, but I didn't realize the benefit of my family. I didn't realize these are the people who will have my back through every single up and down that I ever go through in life, through every single trial and tribulation. That's why when they say, oh, you can't pick your family, family's always there for you. It kind of is the truth. Now, some people get kicked to the curb by their family, and that is also a case. And that's when I had to also realize, like, I didn't get kicked to the curb by my family. That's not what happened. I decided to keep coming out here and trying and falling on my face. And they allowed me to try, and they allowed me to fall on my face. That's very loving. And when I fall, they're right there. Like, Makai, get up and try again. And I appreciate that. So I just want y'all to think about anyone in your life. You may not have them right now. They may not be immediate right now. But for whatever you're building, whatever you want to bring into this reality, there are people who will need it. There are people who will resonate and will connect with it. That's the whole point of creation. That's why YouTube is here. That's why we're speaking to each other through YouTube. Because everybody needs something. And at the end, they were humans. And humans long for connection. So it is what it is. Before I start ranting on this video, I'm going to just bring it back full circle. I woke up today and said, who am I, right? Who am I? So this video is real. It was raw. It was authentic. I was supposed to stop this video 15, 16, 17 minutes ago. I didn't get a chance to. So I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. But that just goes to show. I came in with a purpose, with the intention to make a real, true, authentic video. It was going to be a YouTube short. This could technically be 38 YouTube shorts. It could technically be even more than 38 if I trimmed it down even less than a minute. You see how that works? So I can make one video, or I can make 38 YouTube shorts. Thing is, if I'm chasing YouTube shorts, I'm chasing views and attention, and views and attention are cool. I know people fuck with the shorts. It'll lead people to the channel, but I want them to be very intentional. So if I get on here and I start recording a short and it turns out to be a message, I'm gonna let it be a message. Because my workout, nevertheless, I don't know, y'all can see, it's on that 15. It's still about to get done. I'm still about to go just as hard as my workout. And that's another thing I was saying, and to fully close it out, like, I don't plan my day out number by number, T to a T, right? Because say if I have to record a YouTube video and it goes 5 minutes over, I'm not going to go back and readjust my whole day's plan based off of me going over somewhere in 5 minutes, right? So I more so schedule and structure my day based on, this is what I need to do, this is what I need to do, this is what I need to do. Most important things kind of first, and most challenging tasks kind of first, and then go from there and get everything done as much as I can done. And it's easier said than done sometimes, because you could just want to chill, take a break, and then that break could turn into the rest of the day. But that's why I'm on this 30-day run, so that doesn't happen. I have nothing but free time. I have nothing but time and nothing but time. So with that being said, stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent, and I'll see you on the other side.